The Dragon's Shadow, China's Economic Puzzle. For years, the world has watched in awe as China transformed itself from a largely agrarian society into a global economic titan. The rapid pace of its development has been nothing short of extraordinary. For decades, China's economy has been a powerhouse, driving global growth and captivating investors. Its manufacturing sector, often referred to as the world's factory, has been a key driver of this growth, producing everything from electronics to textiles at an unprecedented scale. Its rapid industrialization, massive infrastructure projects, and burgeoning middle class signaled a new economic superpower. The construction of high-rise buildings, the expansion of high-speed rail networks, and the rise of a consumer-driven middle class have all been hallmarks of China's economic ascent. But recently, doubts have crept in. The once unstoppable engine of growth appears to be sputtering. Factories that once buzzed with activity now stand eerily silent, and the bustling commercial hubs show signs of slowing down. Is China's economy as robust as it seems, or are cracks beginning to show? Economic indicators suggest a slowdown, with declining growth rates and fluctuating stock markets raising concerns among analysts and investors alike. As China grapples with internal challenges, its neighbor, India, is experiencing an economic surge. India's tech industry is booming and its markets are bustling with activity, drawing comparisons to China's own rise a few decades ago. This begs the question, is China's economic dominance waning as India rises? The juxtaposition of Shanghai's skyline with Mumbai's highlights the shifting dynamics in Asia's economic landscape. The answer is complex and requires a deep dive into the intricacies of both economies. Analysts are poring over data, trying to make sense of the trends and predict the future trajectories of these two giants. We must examine the data, analyze the trends, and consider the geopolitical factors at play. The interplay between domestic policies, global trade dynamics, and geopolitical tensions all contribute to the economic narratives of China and India. Only then can we begin to unravel the economic puzzle of China and India. Understanding the broader context is crucial to making sense of the current economic realities and future possibilities. This essay will explore the current state of China's economy, comparing it to India's growing influence, and attempt to answer the question of whether China's economic might is truly at risk. By delving into the economic indicators, policy decisions, and global factors, we aim to provide a comprehensive analysis of the shifting economic power in Asia. Two Asian giants. Setting the global economic stage. In the heart of Asia, two nations stand tall, shaping the contours of the global economy with their unique trajectories and monumental growth stories. China's economic transformation over the past few decades has been nothing short of remarkable. From the late 20th century, China embarked on a journey of rapid industrialization and modernization, lifting millions out of poverty and creating a robust middle class. From a largely agrarian society, it has become the world's second-largest economy. The skylines of cities like Shanghai and Beijing now symbolize China's economic prowess and its ambition to lead on the global stage. This transformation has been fueled by low-cost manufacturing, massive government investments, and a rapidly expanding global trade network. China's Belt and Road Initiative is a testament to its strategic vision, aiming to enhance global trade routes and economic ties. India, on the other hand, took a different path. With its rich cultural heritage and diverse population, India's economic journey has been equally fascinating but distinct. While China embraced export-oriented growth, India focused on developing its domestic market. The vibrant marketplaces and bustling streets of cities like Delhi and Mumbai reflect a thriving internal economy driven by consumer demand. This strategy, coupled with bureaucratic hurdles and slower economic reforms, meant that India's economic rise was more gradual. The complexities of its democratic system often led to slower decision-making processes, impacting the pace of economic reforms. However, in recent years, India has emerged as a major player in the global economy. The rise of tech hubs like Bengaluru, often referred to as the Silicon Valley of India, showcases the country's potential in the technology and innovation sectors. Its young population, burgeoning tech sector, and increasing consumer spending have caught the attention of global investors. The demographic dividend, with a large proportion of the population being young and dynamic, is a significant advantage for India's future growth. Both China and India are now economic giants, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. While China excels in manufacturing and infrastructure, India is making strides in technology and services. Their economic trajectories are intertwined, and their rivalry will shape the future of the global economy. As they navigate their paths, the world watches closely, understanding that the balance of global economic power is shifting towards these two Asian giants. Cracks in the foundation: China's real estate crisis. One of the most pressing concerns for China's economy is its overheated real estate market. This sector has been a cornerstone of China's rapid economic growth, but it now stands on shaky ground. For years, China has experienced a construction boom, with massive investments pouring into residential and commercial real estate. Skyscrapers and sprawling complexes have sprung up at an unprecedented rate, transforming the urban landscape. However, this rapid development has led to the creation of ghost cities, sprawling urban developments with few residents. These empty cities are a stark reminder of the overbuilding and speculative investments that have characterized the market. The real estate sector's dependence on ever-increasing prices has created a bubble. Property values have soared, driven by speculative buying and easy credit, making homes unaffordable for many average citizens. Now that bubble is showing signs of bursting. Construction projects are being halted, and the once booming market is cooling off. The slowdown is evident in the declining trends seen in financial graphs and the stalling of construction sites. Major property developers are facing debt crises, and home prices in some cities are declining. Companies that once thrived on the back of the real estate boom are now struggling to stay afloat, burdened by massive debts. This has sent shockwaves through the Chinese economy, as the real estate sector accounts for a significant portion of its GDP. The ripple effects are being felt across various industries, from construction to banking, and even the stock market. The government is attempting to deflate the bubble gradually, but the risk of a sharp correction remains. Policymakers are walking a tightrope, trying to balance economic stability with the need to address the underlying issues in the real estate market. This could have severe consequences for China's financial system and overall economic stability. A sharp correction could lead to a cascade of defaults, affecting banks, investors, and ordinary citizens alike. The stakes are high, and the world is watching closely as China navigates this precarious situation. Section 4. A shrinking dragon: population decline and its economic impact. China's decades-long one-child policy, while credited with slowing population growth, has created a demographic challenge. The country is now facing a shrinking workforce and an aging population. This has implications for economic growth, as a smaller labor pool can lead to slower productivity and wage inflation. Furthermore, an aging population puts pressure on social security and healthcare systems. The Chinese government has implemented policies to encourage couples to have more children, but these efforts have had limited success. The cultural and economic factors that led to smaller families persist. As China's population ages and its workforce shrinks, it will need to find new ways to maintain economic growth and support its elderly population. This demographic shift presents a significant challenge for China's long-term economic prospects. Section 5. Drowning in debt: China's looming financial threat. Another major concern for China's economy is its mounting debt. Years of heavy government spending on infrastructure and stimulus measures have led to a surge in debt levels, both public and private. While some debt can be beneficial for economic growth, excessive debt can create financial instability. China's debt-to-GDP ratio, a key measure of a country's indebtedness, has been rising steadily and is now at a level that raises concerns among economists. This high level of debt makes the Chinese economy vulnerable to shocks, such as a sharp economic slowdown or a global financial crisis. The government is aware of the risks and has taken steps to address the debt problem, but it remains a significant challenge. Managing this debt burden will be crucial for China's long-term economic health.